In 1990, I became the second employee of Tritech Chemical. After 15 years of steady growth, James joined the company as a new business partner. We operated in complementary lanes with implicit trust. That partnership let us achieve about 13% year-on-year growth for many years. But sustainable growth requires more than just hard work. As the business expanded and regulatory requirements increased, we faced a critical decision: commit to another round of significant growth requiring deeper organisational capability, or maintain what we'd built. In 2010, we brought John in to help us think strategically about our future.
Hi, I'm John Downs. Throughout my career, I've seen that sustainable and profitable growth comes down to one principle: focus on only a critical few actions that will actually move the needle, rather than trying to fix everything at once. I worked with Greg at Tritech Chemicals for nearly a decade. As a business, they had achieved strong growth, but wanted to double the business. My role was to help them set a clear vision and strategy for that growth, then walk beside them as they executed. They executed brilliantly. 5 years later, they called me back. They'd achieved the first doubling and were ready to do it all again. And this time, they recognised they needed deeper organisational capability to support that new level of growth.
I joined Tritech nearly a decade ago from the corporate world. I spent 6 years developing an understanding of Greg and James's entrepreneurial style before becoming CEO. When Greg decided to transition out and focus on governance, the challenge wasn't just implementing systems. The business had grown successfully on the strength of two people who knew everything. We needed to shift from people-dependent to process-dependent to enable the next phase of growth.
I encouraged Fiona to participate in the CEO Masterclass, a systematic process for building comprehensive strategy. We established monthly board meetings that gave Greg meaningful oversight in his governance role, and I provided Fiona with one-on-one mentoring, confidential space to navigate both the strategic transformation and the leadership transition.
John's critical few actions approach reinforced the need to be strategic about change. We prioritised what mattered most and built from there. We've built the systems and structure to operate independent of any single person. We've doubled the business a second time, reaching approximately 35 million in revenue.
The business is thriving in ways I would have difficulty facilitating on my own. The monthly board meetings give me a way to stay connected while Fiona leads operations. He also helped me develop as a leader. My team has told me I've become a very different boss than I was 10 years ago.
John helped Greg see that the business evolving wasn't about him stepping down. It was about ensuring what he built would continue thriving for decades to come. Now we have the clear strategic direction. Greg has successfully transitioned into governance. The organisation has the capability to scale.
That shift in perspective changed everything for me. I now travel frequently without worrying about the business. Watching Fiona and the team thrive is my greatest success and greatest legacy.
So if you're trying to figure out how to double your business or double it again while building the organisational capability to sustain that growth, these are the conversations I have every day. Identify the critical few actions that will actually move the needle. Build the strategy and systems to support sustainable, profitable growth. Execute with clear accountability. Exiting your business is one option, but doubling your business and enjoying that growth for the next 5 years is equally common and often more rewarding. So visit criticalfewactions.com.au and let's discuss what your critical few actions are to achieve sustainable, profitable growth.